Hey, all you motherfucking bitches and hoes. It's Sydney Red. The purpose of my video is to let y'all know the cons and the negatives that go on in the stripper world. So this is for all the bitches who are seriously considering becoming a stripper or starting a career in dancing or bottle girls, I guess, whatever. And they want to know not only the good shit that people post on social media, they want to know what really The first con that goes along with stripping is that the money is inconsistent. If you work a regular 9 to 5 job, you are going to get paid a set amount of money per hour, and you know how many hours you work, so you can calculate that shit evenly. Minus taxes. With stripping, you never know going into that night, going into that club, how much money you're going to leave with. All you can do is hope for the best and hope that it's a good night for you. Because if it's a good night for another bitch, that doesn't guarantee that you're going to have one too. So the money is very inconsistent. There's so many factors that play a part in it, like the weather, what time of year it is, what's going on in the city, if there's a basketball game on that night. Like, there's so many little things that change whether or not people are coming to the club or not, which changes the amount of money that you're going to make that night. The most I have ever made in a night, I'm going to keep it real with y'all, was $1,000. The least amount I've ever made in a night was like $200. That just goes to show that shit is not promised to you. Like, you're not going to go in there every night and leave with a motherfucking bang. But you're also not going to go in there every night and leave with like a little bit. But I done seen some girls leave with only tip out. And tip out is what you pay to dance, pretty much. I seen I walked to the back one time, and there was a girl literally crying because she had made $0 fucking dollars. Like, she had made nothing, and she was so fucking hurt about it. That shit is so fucking inconsistent. Sometimes you can pay every bill. Sometimes you like, damn, I ain't even got enough to pay one bill. Like, I done seen it fucking all. That shit is so inconsistent. Most people I know that dance have a regular job also. I don't think I know a select few people that strictly only dance. But like I said, it's hella inconsistent. There are slow nights. Nobody talks about the slow night. You're not making $1,000 every day all week. Two best days are Friday and Saturday, because that's the weekend and that's when everybody's coming out. The rest of the week is literally like rolling fucking dice. You don't fucking know what the fuck you're about to get. You don't know how many people's coming in there. You don't know what kind of people's coming in there. Like, all you can do is hope for the best. Literally just hope for the best. You can work your ass off and still not fucking make all that you wanted to, because like maybe it was a Wednesday night and only broke ass niggas came in. Like, so yeah, you never know. Strip clubs is not like I don't know really what people think we do in there, but nobody thinks it's like a serious ass job. Like, my feet be hurt. Like, I come home aching, like hot, tired, like. And imagine you walking around in heels for 4 hours or 6 hours, depending on how late the club stays open. You are twerking around all them hours. And you gotta not fucking sweat, because nobody wants a sweaty stripper. That is the hardest fucking shit in life. Like, first of all, y'all need to fucking get some damn heels. And I'm not talking about I wish I had my stripper heels in here. I'm not talking about no little baby ass heel. I'm talking about the kind of heels we wear in the fucking club. I want y'all to try to twerk around y'all houses in those. Those are not easy to fucking dance in. So it's already hard enough to dance, but you gotta do that shit for hours. Like, then you gotta fucking talk to people. And if you're not really a people person, that shit is a fucking dub. I am antisocial as shit. I be in the corner like trying to hold in my yawns because these niggas be so motherfucking boring. But anyways, so yeah, another thing that goes along with is work. So number one is slow nights. Number two, you gotta actually put in work. That money don't just come to you. Like, you gotta go out and get that shit. And if you don't know how to walk up to a nigga, like every bitch has a different approach, but most of the time bitches just walk up to the nigga and start dancing. If you fucking afraid of rejection and shit like that, stripping is not for you. Because there are niggas that's gonna tell you no. Like, no thank you, I don't wanna dance. But you still just gotta move on to the next nigga and dance so you can make your money. Like, you cannot sit there and be hurt about it, because then you missing money. Another thing that makes stripping stressful is the fucking bitches. When you go to a fucking strip club and you're just like watching and shit, the bitches are gonna be so fucking nice to you, like, because they don't see you as competition. But when you come to dance, it's a whole different thing. Like I swear, bitches act like there's not enough money for everybody in there. And them bitches will hate you if you making money. They will try to make shit hard for you, try to fight with you. It's a lot of drama that goes on in the back that nobody really sees out on the floor. Like, people be fighting back there. There are bitches that'll set you the fuck up because they know what time you get off. Like, they'll set you the hell up and rob your ass. I know a bitch that was robbing people. I don't know. It's kind of like Bad Girls Club. Sometimes they'll just fuck with you for no reason. I stay to myself. So I guess that's the best fucking action you can take against them bitches, to be in your own little world, in your own little corner. Don't go in there and be in everybody's fucking faces, trying to be everybody's best to fuck friends, because them bitches at the end of the day do not fuck with you. Y'all are not friends. Y'all are not going to hang out outside the club unless you just meet one cool ass person who's like that. But most of the time, it's not a friendship that's going to come for it. It's work, and you got to treat it as work to take your ass home. Another thing is the men. It's like, you have to deal with a lot of disrespect. So if you don't have tough skin, you are not going to last at all. A lot of men assume because you're a dancer, you sell pussy as well. And that's the approach they're going to have when they come up to you. Like, a lot of people will fucking try to offer you money to fuck, ask you how much it would take for you to leave with them. And if you want to sell pussy, by all means sell pussy. But if you are not in the business of selling pussy, that shit gets annoying. Like, I just be wanting to slap the shit out of niggas sometimes. Like, who the fuck do you think I am? And then, like, look, get it how you live. I don't care. I'm not gonna judge a bitch that's selling pussy, because for the right price, I'm pretty sure any bitch can sell some damn pussy. But them niggas will come and offer you the fucking smallest little bit of money. Like, I'll be sitting there like, bitch, if I was gonna sell pussy, like, that shit you offering me wouldn't even fucking be enough. And then niggas have the audacity not to fucking tip you, but tell you they want to buy some pussy from you. Bitch, you couldn't even afford to show me that you got money in this club, but you think I'm gonna leave and go home with your ass? Bitch, you sick. I just most of the time tell niggas they can't afford me. If they want to assume I'm a prostitute, they can. I don't give a fuck. But at the end of the day, that $200, $300, whatever you offer me, it's not enough to make me fucking want to pop this pussy. My pussy is valuable, bitch. Like, this shit is not popping for a little bit. So yeah, some niggas will try to get you fucking overly drunk and take advantage of you. Some niggas will fucking wait for you to leave the club to talk to you. Some niggas will harass you in the club. And yes, niggas, Players Club, they will follow your ass the fuck home. Um, there's just different niggas in there. Some of them are really aggressive. Like, I know a bitch who got punched, knocked the fuck out in the strip club by a nigga. It's really a dangerous environment. Men can take advantage of you. Men can overpower you. So just be careful in that aspect. And if I can't tell nobody what to do. So if a man asks you to come home with him and you decide to go, please, please, please have some kind of weapon, pepper spray, a knife, anything to keep yourself protected, because you never know what can happen. Most of the time, those niggas, just like you lying about what your name is, them niggas are lying about what the fuck their names are. You don't know who the fuck you're dealing with. Another aspect is the drugs and the alcohol. I don't drink or smoke at the club personally, but I know a lot of girls that do, because it's so stressful and it's so hard to talk to people sometimes that you got to get yourself to a place where you're kind of turned the fuck up so you can deal with it easier. And a lot of bitches drink or smoke or pop pills and end up getting taken advantage of because you're not in your right mind anymore. And some of them that do get raped or taken advantage of or shit like that, they end up depending on the drugs. Like, now you're not just taking it to be taking it, or you're taking it because you just had a rough night and you need that shit. Like, a bitch is getting drunk because she's an alcoholic now. A bitch is popping pills because she's addicted to that shit. It's really easy to get addicted to drugs because of how stressful the job can be sometimes. Another thing is peer pressure. Like I told y'all before, don't try to make friends with them bitches, because those are not your friends. But sometimes people do end up making friends and they get like led into stuff they wouldn't normally do. When you're around something all the time, like, if you never seen nobody sell pussy before, you never seen like nobody prostitute and all that shit, you're gonna be like, no, I would never do that. Because it's easy to say you wouldn't do something when you're not around it. But when you see that shit every day, some people are like, okay, well, it's not that bad. Like, everybody else in here is doing it. And I'm not saying every stripper at every club does sell pussy, because 95% of them don't. But there are the ones that do, and they make it seem like it's not that big of a deal. But just don't get yourself in that deep into the life. And I know you're going to be watching this and like, no, I know how to say no. I know what the fuck I stand for. I know my morals and stuff. But it is so, like, I cannot stress how easy it is to lose yourself into that life. Like, I'm not even going to sit here and lie to y'all. Like, I haven't seen hella bitches selling pussy and been like, damn, I might should sell a little pussy. Like, I ain't trying to suck no random ass dick, but there were times where I'm like, damn, I deadass can make this money so much easier. I think I talked about the 5 things that I think are the most important to everybody that's still going to be a stripper. All I can say is be safe, stick to your morals, maybe write a list of everything you believe in before you go in there. Like, I don't want to sell pussy, I don't want to get on drugs, shit like that. The goals that you have, because just make sure you have goals when you go and dance, and don't just go in there and just be doing that shit to do it. I want to make this certain amount of money, or I want to be able to pay my bills up this far in advance. So so that you never lose sight of why you're really in this. Like, you're not just in this to have fun and be a party girl. You're in this shit for a reason, and you know what you have to do to get right. Like, that's something you got to get in and get out. Being a stripper is not something you can have a career in, because your looks fade, and after a while niggas are tired of you. They're like, get her old ass at the club. Like, I always say, I think 25 is the age you might need to like chill out, because 25 is not that old, but when you're standing next to an 18-year-old, you look like 30. Like, I'm being dead serious. Like, there's bitches, when I first started dancing at 19, there were bitches in there that dead ass were like 26, 27. And I'm like, this bitch is 40 years old dancing, but you dead ass just look really old standing next to the young ass girls. So yeah.